Hello, hello, hello.
Testing, testing, testing.
Mama. Ooh. Let's try to record.
You want to record?
No, because I wanted to. What's going on?
Ten minutes ago, I asked Babe if everything was set up, and he said
And
yes.
she was still in there.
And he said yes.
And she was in there still talking to her friends.
I was actually talking to my mom. Thank you very much.
And you weren't, because I was sitting there. Before that, you was talking to your home slices.
And he said yes.
Before you that, you was talking to your home slices.
Whatever.
Yo, 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 what's up? How y'all doing?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing. 4, 5, 6.
You should have said something like,
Your mama.
"You love me." You should have rhymed with 1, 2, 3. I was expecting you to say testing, testing, and then rhyme.
I wasn't in my rhyming mind. My rhyming mind.
You done messed it up already. What up, y'all?
All right.
It's been so long.
All right, so let's see if that works.
Been so.
Just so you know, the music's not gonna drop when we want to drop. Just so you know.
Why? Why though?
Because.
Well, why?
Because, sweetheart, I have to like unmute it, and it just doesn't work that fast. Because we talk, and I don't know when we're gonna stop talking.
Can we set this back, please? Scoot this back.
Your mama.
Sister can be comfy.
Your mama.
You and his mama. Look at your life. Your mama.
This woman right here, I'm telling you.
Done with him, okay?
Just because she got a cute little poof, a little afro poof, she thinks she can just run her mouth.
It's a puff.
It's a poof.
I should have blended my coffee.
The clap is back.
Not that clap though.
Again, not that clap, y'all. The clap to start the podcast.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I don't remember how to do this.
It's,
Do you feel like that?
I'm sweetheart, it's only been like 18 weeks since we've done one.
Exactly. Y'all, I'm so sorry that we left you. But welcome back
Welcome
to the
back.
Let's Make Out podcast.
Yes, where we do what?
We make out all things love, life, and laughter.
Peep the hat. Y'all can't read it. Y'all can read it on the podcast, but y'all can read it on the video.
Yes.
Peep that.
Yes. Coming soon to the shop.
Coming soon to the
Oh
shop.
my goodness. How y'all been? It's been forever. Hopefully well.
I know, hopefully well, because it's not like you're going to answer us in the moment.
I
So
know. I did pause like they were going to
you
answer.
were like, okay, you going to say something? So like, how you been, Shawty?
I've been good, but I feel like we need to go ahead and drop that music.
Okay, you better drop that. It was close, sweetie. All right, let me see if I can get it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Dang, the volume was down. All right, here we go. This is the struggles, y'all. All right.
That was a hot mess. Are you gonna play it for real or what?
Girl, what's your life? Let's see. Seriously. Jeez. Getting it, I'm telling you, getting it.
It don't have the little snap.
No.
Really?
GarageBand's not all that cool.
I feel like it. What is that? That I keep hitting? You can fix this in the later,
Exactly.
but come on. Shout out, we on a time schedule.
Oh,
Okay.
She over here worried about this beat, but then all of a sudden. Alright, y'all. So.
You're not gonna play the music? Can we get to the end? You know how it come on and then we.
Did you. Look, y'all, if y'all watching, then you see this. The frustration in my face. And I wish this cream soda was an actual beer. So, what's up, y'all?
What is going down, y'all? It has been a month of freaking Sundays since you've been here.
A long month of Sundays.
And we don't even, we ain't even got a reason.
We really don't have a reason.
We just
It just
got busy doing other things.
It just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. But, I mean...
But we back.
We back, and we're glad to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Because I think what has happened is we've not gotten into a regular schedule of filming these. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to try to do, we have asked our assistant to help us out.
Yes.
Because she's awesome, so we've been asking her to to help us out. So each week when we meet, then we can go over topics and we can decide on the next 2 topics.
Yes.
So there's no question.
Yeah.
It's done.
And we need to really start batch doing these, because then we could kind of get ahead.
Batch them up like some chocolate chip cookies, y'all.
Here we go. Did y'all miss the dad jokes? They're back.
Batch them up. Wait, let me see. Batch it up like some chocolate chip cookies. Girl, give me some of that nookies.
Is the nookies plural?
Oh, sookies.
Why is everything plural?
Because you add our S to everything.
I cannot deal with you. Oh, you guys.
Your love make me sings. Okay, go ahead.
Are you done?
I want some plantains. No.
That actually sounds really good. I haven't had any fried plantains in ages.
I
used to make them.
I was watching the show, y'all. Speaking of plantain, I was watching the Karate Kid reboot. It's called Cobra Kai, and y'all, hilarious. The dude, he went to his student's house to eat, and they made him plantains.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, man, these bananas are really good. And she was like, we actually call them, they're plantains where we're from. They're actually called plantains. They're not bananas. He's like, oh, that's funny because they're called bananas where I'm from. I was dying. He's like, that's funny because they're called bananas where I'm from.
That's so funny to me.
I was cracking up because he was dead serious. I was funny, man. Yeah, so.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I was going to say, you guys, happy June. Happy birthday month. It is our birthday month.
That's right.
I'm so excited.
Team Gemini.
Hey, Team Cancer up in this piece. Man, you guys, we are, I don't know, I was going to say we're big birthday celebrators, but aren't we? We usually take a trip for our birthdays.
Of which we think we'll be doing this time as well.
So I guess that's pretty much a big celebrator.
Yeah.
But on the actual day, sometimes not so much.
Well, because mine's on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
So mine's on the 12th of June.
Oh, we can go to Coach's? Ooh. It's your birthday. You might not want to do that.
If you could see my face. Coach's, don't get me wrong. Okay, Coach's is a place every Tuesday. They have DJs, and it's dope. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you don't get there at 7:30 in the morning, there's no place to sit.
It is. It's kind of like a hole in the wall joint. So
and then
you have to get there at 8.
You're
PM.
rubbing everybody the entire night because you're
packed.
that close. So trying to walk to the bathroom.
But it's still a good time.
I mean, it's a good time, but
time.
I'm not sure that's how I envision spending my birthday.
No, that's fine. That's more of a my birthday thing, not a. What did you do?
I'd rather be rubbing it on you, girl.
All right. Okay.
That's the birthday present.
So yeah, let's see. So it is our birthday month.
This podcast is called Let's Make Out. So.
Yes, it is our birthday month, and it's funny to me. God would give us 2 kids in January because they share a birthday month just like we share a birthday month. That's so funny.
And it's yeah. It'd be kind of cool if Chad was on the 30th though.
I know that would because
Reagan
Baby
and I,
Girl is on the 12th.
We share 12.
Yeah.
So it's hilarious.
Didn't get that lucky. But that's all right. So let's see what else has been going on. We've had some changes, kind of.
Yeah, we've had some changes.
Yeah.
Well, we got changes
going on.
I don't know what you're talking about. Which change are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the obvious change. Well, it's not obvious to y'all, but what change would you like to discuss?
Yeah, so some of y'all that have been listening from the beginning know that in the beginning I actually broke the news of starting to work with our church on the podcast. It's the first place we'd ever told somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. We ever told somebody.
Told somebody. And y'all are somebody. So yes. So I'm now telling you that that's coming to an end.
Yes.
In a couple weeks. So that's actually a really good birthday present. If there's any church peeps listening, love y'all.
No offense.
But no offense. But it's a birthday present. No, it's just, it's one of those things where I did not, timing wise, I think I was more ready on my side to get some of the stuff done, and they weren't as ready on their side, which is okay. I mean, it is what it is. There's no hard feelings. I'm still, still tight with everybody.
Yeah.
But, so that shifts focus back to just what we were doing and kind of, freeze that up. So I'm excited about that.
So we can kind of work on some of the other things that we've been wanting to do. So, I mean, and It's good. I mean, it sucks now because I got to look for insurance, but that's all right. I mean, we can still keep the same insurance that we had through them.
Yeah,
we just pay for it.
Of which we might do. So
yeah, we might do that.
It's
just
really
to
good
save
insurance.
the time we're looking for a whole nother situation.
And it actually might end up being cheaper or very similar.
To do
price,
it through them.
and then we don't have to change anything.
Instead of going through like the marketplace or something like that. But so I mean it was cool.
So that's the biggest. That's obviously the biggest.
That's the biggest change that I was talking about. Now, what was you talking about?
That's what I was talking about. But I was trying to see if
okay.
that's what you was talking about.
You said it like we ain't got no more changes. We said it like we had like multiple changes.
You ain't gonna tell them about the baby? I'm just joking. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. There's no more baby.
Wait, I was surprised though. I was looking like, woo, baby.
I'm with child, sweetheart. I'm with child.
The Davidson baby? Because it ain't our baby. Okay.
Congrats to our homies,
Yes!
Teej and Tiff.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I call them
We're
Teej
so
and
happy
Tiff.
for y'all.
Yeah, we're so excited for them. It's
Can
just.
you imagine? I'm sorry. Could you imagine having 4 kids?
I can imagine. Now, I'm not. Look, when y'all call us at like 10 o'clock at night saying we pulling our hair out, we just gonna give you moral support. We'll pray with you and show as much love as we can.
So funny.
But no, we're just excited for y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
we're super excited for them.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. We don't even know if y'all listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
We've already told them this in person, so
Yeah, not in person. We haven't seen them.
FaceTime.
FaceTime though.
So we have that's in person.
Oh, I guess that is in
kind
person.
of right.
Anyway, yeah, we're just rambling. It's been 8 minutes of us rambling, but you know what? It's been a few weeks
Like
or so.
7 weeks of not
I'm sure
rambling?
you guys don't mind us rambling. Let's see. I'm drinking Bulletproof coffee. Randomly.
It's funny when she said that. I was like, the brand Bulletproof Coffee? Because
No,
there's actually
not
a
the brand.
And she was like, no.
I just have butter in it. I have Kerrygold butter and some cream in it. And it's because I'm starting this whole keto situation. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I mean, so far so good though. The skin is moving, so we'll see. So I'm trying to get my fats in, so that's why I put the butter in the coffee, which is actually surprisingly good.
No, it's really good because it's the Kerrygold.
It's so good.
Kerrygold,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta put good quality butter in the coffee. Don't just put this old, store-bought brand butter.
Store-bought brand.
But yeah, it's good with the Kerrygold. Baby's drinking, what is that you got? That looks like a beer, that's not a beer? And are you kidding me?
Because you said butter.
I was like, what is he doing? He looking all this. I can't do it.
Alright, so I had to pull up the song because she said butter.
This man is crazy.
So yes, I'm drinking some...
Rum and Red Bull.
I'm talking on my
iPhone.
iPhone.
Those are probably
even though
not the
that's
words at all.
But ever since our honeymoon, we've said iPhone.
We heard that song at least 6 times a day. Rum and Red Bull in Jamaica on our honeymoon. So that's like our
That is always
every
gonna
time
be
we say
ours.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. It just comes.
Rum and Red Bull.
just
And I've
comes
actually
after.
never drunk rum and Red Bull.
I've never had rum
ever.
and Red Bull either. I've had vodka and Red Bull, but never rum. I'm not a big rum drinker though. That's more of what you like.
Yeah, I
you
like
the what is it? Coconut rum.
I like
You like
coconut rum and
rum.
spiced rum.
Yeah. So anyway, what were
Okay.
we saying? What
so,
are you drinking?
Yes, I'm drinking this 100% natural spring water, pure quality by Ice Mountain, and then I'm drinking a Boiling Bottle & Co. cream soda.
Okay.
It's good.
All right.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I put
feel-
butter in it. It tastes amazing with the butter in
I
it.
can't do it. Oh, you know what? It probably tastes like butterbeer.
If I added some butterscotch, it would.
Yeah. Look at that.
Fist bump.
See? So I feel like so much has happened
Yes.
in the world since we've podcasted. Like, what are some of the things that have happened? Kanye's crazy.
Kanye's crazy. Our president's still crap. Let's see what else.
Let's see. Kate Spade passed. I
Wow.
mean, she committed suicide recently.
Crazy.
That is so crazy. It is a testament that you honestly never know what people are going through. And
Unless you ask.
yeah, I mean, you really don't know. So, just a quick public service announcement, you guys. Therapy is amazing. And everybody that's listening needs to go out there and get a therapist,
Yeah.
because it is the best thing that's happened to me. And I just feel like you gotta have somebody to talk to, man.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't have to talk to your family, you don't have to talk to your friends if you feel like they're not gonna understand, or you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Like, get you a therapist, man. Like, I just wish people would get to, it's hard to fathom getting to that point, because I have never had like suicidal thoughts or have ever been there, so I can't fathom what it takes to get to that point. But depression is real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helps to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where you just hope that people, you know, start realizing that it's okay to talk to somebody that they don't know. That's what therapists are there for. You find the right one that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
I think finding a therapist is not something you should just, pick the first one. You should shop around, right? You need to make sure that you're comfortable with the person, and that you can be yourself, you can be honest, and you know that you're not being judged, but that you're gonna be challenged to think in different ways. And I think that's important, because our family and our friends don't oftentimes challenge us.
Yeah.
A lot of times, we have friends. We've all heard of it, or maybe you've heard of it, of someone at your job being a yes man or a yes woman.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times friends and family are yes men, yes women, because they just love you. They care about you. So instead of potentially hurting your feelings by telling you how they feel, or like, hey, you know what, you should probably not do this, they kind of let you do it, and then are there to support, right? Instead of just saying, you know what, you need to check yourself. You need to figure out what's like you're going down a wrong path here. We love you, and that's the only reason we're telling you this. A lot of times, friends and family, I think, they're so concerned about how they're going to come across or hurting your feelings. When at the end of the day, if they're coming from a place of love, then and you love them, eventually you'll get over it, especially if it was the right thing, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. So I think,
yeah, definitely. Just talk to somebody.
It's self-care. I mean, honestly, self-care is important.
It's so
you go to the
important.
gym, right? You eat healthy.
You go to the doctor.
So what are you doing about your emotional state? You go to church for your spiritual state, but what are you doing for your emotional state?
Yeah.
And that's where therapy and having that support can be
comes
that.
in handy. So if there's anybody out there, I don't know where you're at in your life, if you're even toying with the idea of suicide, talk to somebody.
Please.
You can call the National Suicide Line. I actually pulled it up so I can give y'all the number. It's 1-800-273-8255.
Yes.
Because they are there to talk to you. Because a lot of times all you need is just somebody to talk you off that ledge. Because if you let the moment pass, I'm sure it will come time where it passes. It's just getting to somebody to help you in that moment.
Please,
just wanted to
just realize
talk about that really quick.
Yeah, it's just important. I think that's great. I mean, just think about it. You're not, even though you might feel alone, you might feel like you don't have anybody, there is somebody that cares about you. And I think the biggest piece of that is it doesn't have to be somebody that you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when you talk to someone, this person could really could change your life. There's been people that have told us by watching our vlogs that we've changed their lives for the better, and gives me goosebumps, and it's humbling. Yeah. It's so humbling to us that but that's nothing but God. We're not doing anything special, but the fact that people from anywhere can touch your life, and you guys have touched our lives by the emails and the letters we get, and
the gifts.
You guys have touched our lives in such a wonderful way. The prayers. That. So definitely that number for sure is important. But talk to somebody. But
that was a quick PSA.
Important though. I think that was really good.
I'm trying to think what else has happened.
We're in the NBA Finals right now, and for all you sports fans, and I'm not even a Cleveland fan. I'm a fan of greatness. So obviously, at this point, my team's gone. So at this point, if I could see LeBron keep doing what he's doing, that'd be awesome. But see, right now it looks like Golden State's going to sew that up really quick.
What is the? What is it? 2-3, 2-2?
So right now it's 2-0. Golden State is up.
You could tell I don't 2-3.
Yeah,
2-3. I ain't
2-3. That's like a defense. Let's play 2-3 out there. 2-3 zone, y'all.
That's hilarious.
But so what else is going on?
Let's see. see.
Did I mention our president is still crap?
We did.
Okay.
We mentioned that. Oh, we didn't mention. There's been so many school shootings going on. It has been ridiculous.
And one within miles of us recently.
Yes, the most recent one that we know of happened in Noblesville, Indiana, and it's crazy. Like,
yeah,
you just don't think. I mean, it's ridiculous and it's sad, and parents should never fear sending their children to school.
Not at all.
And it's just like when it's that close, it just really hits home. Like, there are people out here, and this was like a middle school.
This was a middle school student.
Why does your middle schooler have access to a gun? How does that happen? Like, how does that happen? I don't know how that happens.
So, like, parents, if you got guns, like, it's okay to have guns to protect your house, but have them somewhere where your kids can never ever access them.
Ever.
I'm talking about there should be a code, there should be a key, there should be all kinds of stuff that there is no possible way your kid can ever access them.
Yeah.
Like, just at the end of the day, like, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, because at this point, who knows if gun laws will ever change or how long it will take for them to actually change. So it's like, you got to do everything in your you know, that you can do. Like, you have to do. We all have to do our.
Here's the thing, you know, like, we all have to do our part. We all have to do our part just to be smart.
Yeah.
We can't expect this administration, for sure, or the NRA to do anything that's going to hurt guns, because that's what they're about, right? So we have to do our part. And so if we sit around waiting for for organizations to do it, or our government to do it, well, we'll just be waiting for a long time. So yeah, it's just sad. That's a sad thing. Big thing with Chad Jr. He is officially graduated his preschool.
He's going to kindergarten.
Man, he's in a sports camp right now, and he's loving it. Last year's camp, he hated it.
He hated it. He cried like every day.
Every day.
It was really ridiculous.
But he starts kindergarten in August, and I am not excited about it.
It's kind of sad. It's like a bittersweet moment.
I'm excited, but sad.
I feel like this is the beginning of the end, because once you start school full time,
oh my goodness,
you got years, man. And then, you know, depending on what you decide to do, like, it don't just stop at the high school graduation, like college.
We're stopping the podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I can't handle it anymore. No, but it's I'm excited. I mean, Lil Man is amazing. Like, he is he's just amazing. Like, you know, it's just. But, you know, it's just one of those things you have to deal with. You know, you have to deal with your kids growing up. And for y'all that have kids, you guys know. But your boy wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But he's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's a big boy. So, gotta let him go, you know. I'm trying to think, what else? Drake, Pusha T. We don't even talk about current events like this. I feel like so much has happened since we've been on here.
Pusha T, like,
that was
apparently Jay Prince jumped in.
Who
Jay Prince is a big dog at Def Jam, I believe.
Oh, really?
And
I don't know who that
Jay
is.
Prince is like a dude you do not mess with. Like, if Jay Prince says something in the game,
really,
everybody respects the game. Like, nobody challenges Jay Prince. Like, so Jay Prince apparently stepped in, told Drake not to respond to Pusha T.
Oh, is that why there was no response?
And there hasn't not been a response.
Oh,
like,
I did hear that he responded to the blackface photo, but I didn't research to see what he actually said.
Pusha T came back and said something else about Adidon or his son or whatever, and released what his Adidas like, you know, brand name's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Adidon or something.
Oh, really? I'm so behind.
Yeah, so I could be mixing up facts here, but like that's what I've kind of sort of read. But yeah, Jay Prince apparently stepped in and told Drake to not respond.
Yeah.
So that's big.
I mean, he obviously took his advice.
Oh no, people take Jay Prince's advice.
So he told him not to respond because, bro, there's no coming back from that, or because it's not worth it. Like, take the high road, or is it like you already been defeated? Give up while you can. I wonder. Like,
it's interesting. Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, that's the thing.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research on that.
You have to do research. There's actually, it's funny. There was a comedian that was on Instagram the other day talking about that he had got hired, like did a contract to do like four or five prank calls, and they put of all these like celebrity music artists or people, and the first person was Jay Prince, and so he pranked Jay Prince, and he called him and was like, "Hey, you owe me money. Where's my money at?" Jay Prince was like, "Where are you at?" And he's like, "Well, I got your name from this guy." And he said, "Oh, you're with that guy. All right, I know where you are." The comedian was like, Jay Prince got off the phone and told his driver to go to that location.
Oh, really?
And then the dude called Jay Prince back. The other guy, the producer, was like, "We're so sorry." He's like, "No, we're heading your way." Yeah. So the dude instantly, the musician said he left Houston and never went back.
Wow.
The comedian did. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I've heard rumors about Jay Prince. You don't mess with the dude.
No, well, I've never heard of his name before, so there goes that. Okay, shows you how much I'm up on current events.
Right.
Let's see. What have we been watching lately? Oh, you guys, don't get on me because I didn't watch this show when it came on. I probably watched like an episode or two, but I have been watching the first season of Being Mary Jane, and I love it. It is so good. Like, why y'all ain't tell me to watch that when it was on? I'm always late to the game. Like, I was super late to the game with Sex and the City. Like, I never watched Sex and the City until after I watched the first movie. Then I was like, oh, this is really good. Let me go back and watch the whole series. But Being Mary Jane is so good. I'm like a new Gabrielle Union fan. I think after I read her book, which is amazing, I think it's called We're Gonna Need More Wine. Mm-hmm. Hands down, such a good book. And I think that kind of like made me really, really like her. And I don't know why, I just never really like, she just was never like my favorite. You know, she was just okay, but now I like really like her.
Yeah, and I like D Wade, so.
Yeah, they're so cute together.
So there you go.
Black Love. Oh, I've been watching the Black Love doc too.
Have you?
It's such a good documentary. Yeah, season 2. What have you been watching? You always watch the weirdest things. It's funny because we only have a few shows that we watch together.
So we watch Dear White People together.
Yes.
We watch
we
Suits
still need
together.
To finish season 2.
We watch Suits together. We watch 13 Reasons, and we watched
Scandal.
Queen Sugar,
How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, so we watch those together. But then I have my separate shows. So I do like The Ultimate Fighter. I do Riverdale, which is on Netflix. Which it's kind of like cheesy, but at the same time it's still good. So it's like, I don't know, it's a good little show. But yeah, we just have different things that we watch. But I don't think I have anything that's like.
You used to really like what's that show? You haven't watched it in a while. The Real Estate Show.
They haven't had a new season yet.
What's it called?
$1 Million Listing.
Yeah, he loves that show.
She likes it too, though.
It's good.
That's actually one of my favorite shows. But like, I think a new season's coming out soon.
Yeah, that's funny. So I think we've caught you guys up on everything that's been going on so far.
I think so. Your boy is stuffy today.
I know, he keeps sniffing. I'm like, stop.
It's like, what the heck, man?
Child. Get your life together.
Girl, don't let me come over and give you my germs.
I don't want them. Keep them to yourself. Okay, so what we're going to do for this podcast, we don't really necessarily have like a topic, but we went through some of the Ask Gabe and Babe emails that we've been getting. If you guys have sent an email in, I promise you we're going to get to it. We just had to take a break, okay? Yeah. So now we're back. So I want to read one that we got at the beginning, kind of the beginning of May. So, sorry girl, we late getting back to you. But she says, hi Gabe and Judd. Hey girl. My ex-boyfriend has broken up with me a few weeks ago, and then the following day after the breakup, he is dating his best friend. Crazy, right?
Yes, very crazy.
The fact that he started a new relationship so fast makes me think he was talking to her while dating me. We used to see each other a lot, but now with different classes, we barely have time. On the other hand, he has most of his classes with his best friend. We have broken up before, and I know he would want to get back together again. I don't know if I should move on or wait for him. I do love him a lot and feel as though God has made him for me. Maybe he just needs time to grow up and to be ready to be fully committed to a relationship with me. When we first met, it was like meeting my other half. We just clicked. Everything was perfect. After breaking up for the first time, we realized that we needed each other and needed to learn how to communicate better. Now I don't know what to think. What advice can you give me on this heartbreak? Oh, first of all, I'm sorry, girl. Heartbreak is the worst. And it's even worse when it's like betrayal like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's somebody that, that's shady. This got shade written all over it.
And then it sounds like you're in school, so then you got to see the person all the time.
Yes, been there, done that. And actually, one of my exes, the reason we broke up is because he cheated on me with a mutual friend. So you're probably not friends with the girl, but it's like, it's the worst.
Yeah.
First thing I would say is move on. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because were you gonna say something?
No, I mean, I think the first thing is move on, because I don't think that. Here's the thing: your life should never stand still for someone, and because if it's meant to be, if God truly made him for you and made you for him, then it will work out. But that doesn't mean that you just sit in a corner and just wait until he decides to stop dating his best friend.
Absolutely not.
You still move on with your life because you're assuming that he's the one, but it doesn't mean he is. But he could be.
He could be, but I know what that feeling is like also too, because you couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to marry this boyfriend of mine that cheated on me with a mutual friend. Like I just knew he was going to be my husband.
I could have told her.
I just knew he was my husband. And in that moment when you're so wrapped up and you're so in love and you're so blinded, like you don't see logically, you don't think logically, like your head is all clouded. But here's my thing. What you have to think about is he dumped you and started dating his best friend, which first of all means that she's probably not going anywhere. So say they break up and he comes back to you.
Awkward.
How would you feel living a life with him and then she's still in the background waiting in the wings? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Like that's are you always gonna be looking over your shoulder or wondering if they get together and go somewhere? Like, do I have to be worried? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to me it sounds like for the first thing that needs to happen is, yes, you need to move on with your life, keep it pushing, do things that make you happy and that grow you as a person. But if for some instance you guys start communicating again about getting back together, then before you jump back and say we're back together, there needs to be talk about communication. There needs to be talk about trust. There needs to be talk about boundaries. There needs to be a talk about all of those things.
Absolutely.
Before you, as the person that was dumped and betrayed, in essence, before you allow him back into your life, you need to ensure that you guys have had this conversation and you've come to an understanding. Doesn't mean that, things won't happen again. That doesn't guarantee anything. But what that guarantees is that you've set expectations and that he knows, based on what you've told him, how you deserve to be treated.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's okay to tell people how you deserve to be treated.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to, because people are going to treat you. Oftentimes, people are going to treat you the way that they like to be treated, or the way that they were treated. And sometimes that's great, but oftentimes that's not very good, right?
Absolutely.
So you just need to, hey, I don't deserve that, and here's what I expect if we're going to get back together, and you go from there, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't trust it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
honestly, first note,
it's one thing to have a best friend, like in my instance that you dated in high school, like that was so far gone. But if we've been in a relationship and you left me for this person, or I left you for this person, and then gonna come back, like that's just no, bruh. You don't know what you want, and it sounds like you young. You probably in college.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Especially if she's not going anywhere. If this best friend is just, I don't know if she's like a new best friend or like, somebody he grew up with.
Y'all been in classes together still?
Yeah. That's such a crazy topic, which is interesting. It makes me think of like just opposite sex relationships, period. Like,
yeah.
That stuff is tricky. Like, what is the point?
Well, because I think what it is, at this point, like even so in our relationship, I know that she, obviously, her one of her guy best friend, obviously, is, I'm a good friend with him,
right?
But she's been best friends with him for a long, long time before her and I, right? So, and then other friends that she has around town that she's sung with, or like whatever, like those are friends that she's had for a long time. Whereas for me, I don't have any female friends like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be. I mean, it would be. I would never expect to have one, right?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you don't get to have none. No new friends, shawty. You ain't no female coming up in this mug now. If she ain't been there, she ain't coming.
I would say that my closest friends that are females are Gabrielle's friends.
My friends. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Because I see them because she hangs out with them, or they're at the house hanging out with her.
Yeah.
So, or we've worked with them on projects.
Right. And the same goes with me too. Like, ain't no new guys
absolutely.
coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy friends that I have just been from, life. Like, I lived here as an adult. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and I know all of them, and there's a respect level.
Right. And then here's the thing, like, I would never go out with any of my guy friends, even my best guy friend, by myself without Chad. Like, what do we need to go have lunch for without, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. No, and we ain't doing none of that.
No,
like,
some
people talk about like, oh yeah, I go to work with my friend. I go to lunch with my friend at work that's of the opposite sex. Like, to me,
it's just I
don't know.
There's got to be a level.
They, on the other side,
it's got to be a level of respect, man.
Yeah.
Like, that you show your spouse even when your spouse is not there.
Yeah, because it's like the appearance. Like, what if somebody else saw you out and they didn't know that was your coworker? You know what I'm saying? Like.
And then they decide to, because they care about your relationship, or or they're close friends with your husband or wife or whoever the opposite spouse is, and like and they say something like, hey, I want to tell you this, but I saw this, and it could be nothing, but because the appearance, a lot of times appearance is everything, right? So yeah, it's just interesting. I think that you guys have to, everybody has to be careful with that.
Yeah.
And the first thing you should always do, I think, is respect yourself and respect your relationship. And then if you're doing that, then there should be no issues.
No, then you should be good. Yeah. But if every action you have is rooted out of respect, then you should be good.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to... Hopefully this helped you. I know that heartbreak, it sucks, and it's so easy to go back into the familiarity of a previous relationship, but sometimes it's just best to cut ties.
Yeah.
And move on.
Yeah, and then also you're saying, I mean, obviously you're in school because you're talking about classes. That means that you still got a lot of life to live.
You do.
I mean, so... And maybe it should, maybe this is God's way of saying
he is not the one.
He's not the one, and that you need to focus on your dreams and to go ahead and set them big dreams and go get them.
Yeah.
And don't let no sorry dude drag you down.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I mean, if 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, all of a sudden y'all connect and everything's gravy. I mean, that's just what God does. You know what I'm saying? God will put you together with the right person at the right time.
Yeah.
So.
Totally agree.
Don't stop your life for nobody. Keep it moving.
Girl, no, please.
Especially if you're not committed to him, like really committed to him.
The best way to get back at him is to get your stuff all the way together. So when he look at you, he's like, man, I let a good one go. I messed all the way up, okay? Like, yeah, that's the best revenge ever, is to just be popping. Okay?
Right. That's right.
Yeah, so hopefully that helped you, girl.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. You got anything else you want to say?
No, I didn't have anything. I just want to take a long pause, like I was thinking.
Dramatic pause. What in the world?
Nope, nothing else.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for rocking with us, even when we take a month plus break.
Month and a half hiatus.
Thank you for still being here to listen. Make sure that you follow us. You can listen to us on SoundCloud, Apple, Google Play, Spotify. You can even watch us at youtube.com/Let's Make Out Podcast.
That's right.
You can follow us on Twitter at Let's Make Out Pod.
That's right.
Follow us on Facebook
and Instagram at Let's Make Out Podcast. You can go to GabeBabeTV.com. You can get everything Gabe and Babe, which includes the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love Life Laughter is our shop. It's also on there. You can check that out. LoveLifeLaughShop.com. Yeah. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything. Okay, so yeah, tweet us Instagram us. Let us know what you thought about this
Yes.
episode. Let us know what you think old girl should do. Use the hashtag Let's Make Out Podcast or the hashtag Ask Gabe and Babe if you have anything you want us to discuss on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Or a situation you need some advice about. We are here, okay?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Until next time, guys.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Deuces.
Oh, man. Stop recording.
You can tell we're rookies, y'all. And we're feeling our rookie state of mind again.
I don't even know when it stopped recording, y'all. I am so sorry. Why does this keep happening? Because I be getting so wrapped up, I forget to look at the monitor to see when it cuts off. Oh, and I didn't even flip it around so we could even see us. Ugh, that sucks. I really have no clue how much you got of video.
We got probably
of
the
the
first 20 minutes.
podcast. Probably the first 20 minutes. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
Either way,
It's a good one.
it's a good one. So I don't know what Gabrielle will do. Obviously, she'll figure out something, or she's already figured out something.
I'm really sad.
She might have already included the audio for you. I don't know. This is
Yeah,
the end of the video, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She'll do the magic. But either way, the link to the actual podcast episode will be down in the description box.
Yeah,
so you
so
can go
you can
over
go
and
ahead and listen to
listen
it.
to that on your way to work, while you're working out,
Yep.
way back from work,
All that good
shopping
stuff.
groceries, shopping stores, walking the dog,
Oh, okay. All right. Great.
taking a
Thank you.
whatever. All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
Thumbs up, subscribe it out to everybody you know.
We'll see you when we come back.
That's right.
Bye.
Deuces.